Your first job will not define your entire career, but be open to learning, try new opportunities, and step outside your comfort zone.
Good day, Mr. Leonardo. Thank you for giving us the time to speak with you today. My name is Godwin Santiago, and I'll be conducting a short interview for our subject, Lasallian Studies 3. So I'll be asking only a few questions about your career and how you've integrated the Lasallian values and virtues into your daily life and career. But before we start with the questions, may you please introduce yourself briefly to our listeners?
Hi, I'm Andrew Leonardo. Yeah, I'm a solid graduate and I'm at U110.
Thank you for giving us your time for this short interview. And now let's proceed with the questions. So, can you please share with us your current career?
Currently, I work with IDLC, a legal advocacy organization that promotes social justice, human rights, and sustainable development. Part of my work involves coordinating projects under the Fair Finance Philippines project. Actually, it's Fair Finance Asia project, and there's a local coalition. It's an informal coalition, it's Fair Finance Philippines, where we engage with banks, government agencies, other civil society organizations, and development partners to promote responsible finance, climate action, and a just energy transition. And my role includes policy research, project management, organizing dialogues that help translate research into practical policy.
Could you please share your journey after graduating and how you get to where you are right now in your career?
Well, first, after graduating accountancy, I immediately enrolled in a Bachelor of Laws, and eventually I graduated. I passed the bar, and I my first job after passing the bar is an associate in a law firm. So I had two law firms where I practiced litigation and actually general law and more. If you're familiar, it's more on actually all of it, almost
Mhm.
civil, criminal, that focus that we are trained to, that exercises. I was used to pressure due
Mhm.
to the
So are there any skills or experiences from your time in DLSU? I know it's been a while that have proven useful in your career journey. If you remember any lang naman.
well, as I said earlier, I was a graduate of the Bachelor of Science in Accountancy. I don't know if
Mhm.
there's still the mod program. And in the mod program, we are actually trained to finish a course within a period of 2 weeks. So advocacy ultimately benefit communities, especially those who are most affected by environmental and social issues. This is a program made by the school, the LSU, and also the values that I learned in the Lasallian values of faith, service, and community continue to guide how I approach my work. And as I said, since that is an NGO work, service means ensuring that our
How do you exemplify yung Lasallian values and virtues in your present career?
well, ayun, service. It's
Mhm.
we try to ensure that our advocacy benefit the communities in our little own way. Of as for example, we engage with banks and we try
Mhm.
to convince them to integrate sustainable finance policies that would eventually benefit the consumers. So there are actually
Mhm.
consumer protection policies. We try
Mhm.
to evaluate them based on certain metrics, and rather than simply completing my task, I always try to ask how my work can contribute to creating more inclusive, sustainable, and equitable policies. We talk to the management on how they can eventually improve those policies. Then there's also the faith, the Lasalle value of faith reminds me to stay grounded in integrity, passion, and the commitment to the common good.
How do you balance your professional and personal life while maintaining commitment to that service you said, which is central to the Lasallian mission?
Working in an advocacy industry, the
Mhm.
development sector, should I say that, can be demanding because of the many issues we address have real impacts on the people's lives. So, you think I've learned that maintaining balance is important, not only for my well-being, but also so I can continue serving effectively. Empathy.
Mm.
I try to manage my time well and set realistic priorities and make time for other things, especially the family, rest, and activities
Mhm.
outside work. At the same time, I remind myself that service is not only about working longer hours, it's also about being intentional, giving my best in every task, and treating people with respect. And
So how do you stay motivated and continue to grow in your career while keeping the Lasallian values in mind?
di naman sa pagbubuhat ng bangko or something, but
Mhm.
what I try to think is that knowing that my work will eventually contribute a more meaningful impact in the community, whether it's helping improve a policy recommendation, facilitating discussions among stakeholders, or supporting projects that promote sustainability and social justice. I know that my work contributes to something bigger than myself. I
Mhm.
also make it a point to continue learning by attending workshops, trainings, and reading about emerging issues and listening to experts and community partners. So it kept me abreast with the issues and with also the issues and yung mga new things that are emerging.
So, last question. So could you share some advice for graduating DLSU students?
So this is a more general.
Mhm. Yes.
I
Mhm.
think first you need to set your goal. You need to know what you want. But
Mhm.
I don't say that in a way that you should be pressured to have everything figured out immediately after graduation. It's just that
Mhm.
ayun yung goal mo. Other things like communication, like critical thinking, teamwork, and integrity. And you don't know when will you be able to reach it, but there's the goal. But there's still the goal. Your first job will not define your entire career, but be open to learning, try new opportunities, and step outside your comfort zone. And kahit sobrang mix ng decisions, as long as you do it for your goal, and that's okay. So,
Mhm.
ayun lang naman. Well, hindi naman to paunahan when you, in order to reach your goal,
Mhm.
as long as you're doing things going nearer to your goal, one step at a time, okay na yun.
Okay, thank you. From what you've shared, yun, ang pinaka-important goal right now for students is to set their goals with the Lasallian visions, Lasallian core values in mind, and don't be afraid to step out of their comfort zone, while also remembering that they don't have to be pressured after graduation. And as long as you're doing things one step at a time to reach your goal, that's the most important thing after graduating from college, no?
Yes, and just to be clear lang,
Mm-hmm.
hindi porket there's you have your goal is this one, you cannot change it. Of course, it's a personal thing, so you can be flexible in yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Para yun nga, hindi ganun ka pressure. Pero at the same time, you know yourself and don't be too lenient din naman. So ayun.
Okay, thank you. That's very important for us graduating students and for others to hear, since yun nga, we do not know what happens after college, outside the classroom. We're gonna step out in the real world, and hearing these advice from DLSU alumni students like you make us more feel assured on what we're supposed to do going forward with our careers. So that's all my questions for today's interview, Mr. Leonardo. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you po.
Thank you.